Hey, Jeannie, oh my God, I'm so excited that you're here right now. I got to say that when I first walked in, I didn't know who I was going to know here. And then immediately, obviously, you stand out. And there is no
like you do.
Oh, it's just, thank you so much.
In a good way, though.
In a good way.
Oh, of course.
In a good way.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, like, I was like, of course you're here promoting your book. Of course you are. So that's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so for our listeners, can you just tell us that your book, and just give us like a brief like synopsis of who you are?
I love it. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. So my character, I wrestled, and the TV show that I did was called Glow, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Love that.
And that was like 1986 to 1990. So I decided after Glow was over, my character was Hollywood, which is a bad guy. I thought, you know what, I'm going to start writing now some things that were happening in the 80s of Glow. Good stuff, bad stuff.
Hell yes.
So I came up with Hooray For Hollywood.
Okay.
The true story of the original Glow Girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it starts, I decided I would do part 1, part 2, and a part 3. So for people who aren't quite sure, if they're a wrestler, they can go straight to part 2. If they want to know about Jeannie growing up with family and how I got into this crazy business, part 1 is family, and then meeting my boyfriend Ryan. It comes in there on part 3.
And
all
we
the
love
things.
Ryan, by the way.
Ryan.
I know, he's such a sweetheart. You guys are amazing.
Oh.
So I am here with the book, and it's on Amazon, it's
Yes.
on Etsy, and people can get it here.
Dude, this is, sorry, not
wanna
dude.
look at it?
Jeannie, this is everywhere.
call
And
me
I
dude.
got to tell you, yeah, thanks you. Like, but this is everywhere. Like, I've seen so many people, like so many mutual friends, but so many people in Nashville talk about this book.
Ah, you're sweet.
And
well,
I-
first of all, look at the cover.
I love it.
And I asked Ryan, I said, okay, what do you think? Do you want this for a cover, or do you want this one? He goes, this
He was
one.
like, that's the one.
And of course,
Strong image.
yeah, well, he had other words for that.
I bet he did.
Oh, yes.
But look at this back cover.
That's
what
Hollywood.
The hell?
That's what
Pretty
I looked like
badass.
when I was reading.
Oh
So
my God.
Jeanne
And-
Basone took the cover on the front, and one of the Glow girls, Noelle Rose, did the iconic Hollywood photo.
Oh, absolutely.
That one is the one that usually always
This is
sells when we
amazing.
do our conventions.
So
Very cool.
you know what's funny? Have you ever been told that you look like, or that Mandy Moore and you look alike?
Yes and no.
Okay, so I have a very
I love Mandy Moore.
I have a very unique image of my mind of her,
Yeah.
of something like this, of one of her album covers. Obviously, like, you know,
Cute.
she was trying to be the girl next door, which this
So was I, but that
yeah,
never-
but it was but you were the bad girl.
And then I met Ryan. No,
oh my God.
That changes everything.
that changed it all.
So, okay, who asked you? Now, were you approached to write this book, or was this something you wanted to do?
Something that I've been wanting to do for years. That
Okay.
book took me like 10 years. And
No
then I can tell you
kidding.
tips on these books. Do not have more than 2 people help edit, because when you start getting more people helping with the editing,
Yeah.
it's a nightmare.
Okay.
Because someone might have a Mac and someone has a Dell, and they don't communicate together. And
I
then you're
got
like,
you.
I just freaking no, this is spelled this way. It's not spelled that way. You got to spell
Too
it.
many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many
That
cooks in the
is
kitchen.
correct.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I am to the middle of the book where I am checking out all of the photos.
The
She's
middle,
a fast reader.
Yeah.
Oh
She
my
took that speed reading course, remember?
I did. I did.
I don't even know if you were alive then.
Oh my God. I remember that when I was a kid. It was like, hey, do you want to learn how to? And then there was one that was
They
like,
would- and
do you
they'd
want to
show-
learn how to multiply like 9 numbers at a time? And you're like, absolutely, I do. Of course I do. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Fun stuff.
So this was a Netflix show, right? A few years ago.
See, she's too young.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yes. So
Oh,
the
but did they revive it?
That's what they did.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, Netflix loved the old Glow shows that were going on in the 80s.
Yeah.
And so the executive producer, Gingy Cohen, who did Orange is the New Black, decided
Fabulous.
that she would do a show about Glow. So the Netflix show is a show about us.
I thought so. I thought that's what
Yeah.
it was.
And so Melrose, the character Melrose, is closer to my character,
Okay.
my tag team partner Vine, and maybe MTV. So they kind of smashed the characters together. What's that word?
Smush.
Mashup.
Smush. The mashup. A
Mashup.
Right, right.
That's better
I
than
heard that
smush.
term.
Not MASH that was on in the 70s.
Don't confuse our
The show
audience.
that went
you know?
on forever. That like forever. Okay. All right. So that is so. If for you guys that are listening, who if you are not familiar with the original Glow Girls, like you may be familiar with the Netflix version. So I mean, I definitely check this out. And second, why did you want to become a wrestler?
I did not aspire to become a wrestler.
Okay.
I thought I'd be a flight attendant. I wanted to do some acting or some modeling, and then all of a sudden there was this audition, and they said they needed girls for a sports show, and they didn't say what kind of sports. I'm like,
show.
Oh, I played with all the boys on my street. I'm a tomboy. I can do anything.
Yeah,
and then they said it was wrestling, and I went, I don't know anything about wrestling.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Wow.
But I can tell you this: if you give in any job, anything that you do, if you give 110%, even if you can't do it,
You're gonna find a way to do
you're
it.
gonna do it.
That's amazing.
And they needed 12 girls for a pilot. There was over 500 girls that were auditioning, and I kept going to training classes. And every time I'd come back, there was less girls and less girls and less girls. And I was one of the girls that they kept.
Oh my God!
It's in the book. It tells you exactly how did I secure my position in Glow. Well, I'll tell you real quick. The Mondo Guerrero said to all the girls, which one of you ladies can ram your head in the turnbuckle and land on your back? Yeah, that was my look.
And like it.
Oh my God. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a paraplegic here. But I'm going to try. I raised my hand first. As soon as they said, who? I didn't even know what he was going to say. So, yeah. And
Right
because
here.
I did that, they're like, that's what we want. And I was the first Glow girl hired.
Oh my God!
Right on.
The first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Right
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
That's badass.
So you're the OG.
Oh, baby, yes.
Oh my
Killer.
God, I love that. Well, I got to tell you that today I want to get this book and I want you to sign it.
I absolutely will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. No. 100%. I'm going to. I am a very avid reader, and
Oh, it's easy to read. Trust me.
girl.
I made it real simple, easy to read.
for people like me.
No.
People like, it's no $10 words in there.
Yeah, one syllable words for Dan.
Paraplegic was hard to say. No. I'm honest, you guys.
I'm gonna read it first, babe.
Oh yeah. Dan's gonna read it first, and then I'm gonna read this. And you know what? I gotta tell you that I'm really looking forward to this because it looks like it's a lot of fun.
It's a fun book.
And I love.
Wait till you get to the true crime, and I'm telling you, I
What?
did not. Oh, I get arrested. It's
What?
We're forensic file fans, so
So
man,
we
it's-
are.
you love murder porn.
Yes.
That's what Ryan calls
We
it,
do.
murder porn. I
Murder
do too.
porn.
Wait till you see what happens.
I know, Ryan doesn't strike me as a true crime person.
He isn't. He's too honest.
He does not strike me as someone who would like true crime.
He's definitely a cat person, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
we love our kitty
And
cats.
so are we, but we don't have any cats. But
No,
love
we got
cats.
dogs. Guys, please check out.
Show the camera, babe.
Yes,
Put it up.
check out this book. Oh my God, my friends! And I'm going to be posting this on socials. We have lots of pictures to post today, but I'm definitely going to be posting this on socials. And I cannot wait to read this because I do love biographies, and especially with things
So do
that are
I.
like interesting and music and background. Girl, this is fantastic,
you,
and a
Lisa.
great photo. Did you
Thank
choose
you.
the cover?
I did.
You did, of course you did.
I always wanted to use that, and I'm like, what could I use it for? What could I use it for?
No,
and
it's-
then I went, that's going to be the one that people will see, well, what is that?
Yeah.
I would.
It's gonna stand
If I was
out.
some chick and I saw that, I go, what is going on here? And
You're like-
let's check it out.
You're like, what is happening? Here, do us a favor. Just hold this up to the camera. Okay, awesome. Yay! Okay, I'm going to go buy it now. Everybody else should too.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye,
Peace out.
everybody.
Thank you.